I'm just enjoying this loading animation for probably one of the last times, because today I'm going to be finishing the end of the story in Dragalia Lost. It has been such a wonderful journey in this game. I've loved playing it since I've started playing at the Fire Emblem event, but I've stayed and really gotten to know a lot of the characters and got attached to this game. So that being said, I got really busy the last few months, so I haven't really been able to play it, and there wasn't really much new content anyways. So I've saved a whole bunch of stuff to do right now, and we are going to have fun and give this game a good send-off. I hope you heard all that. I haven't actually adjusted the microphone and audio levels yet. Check out today's bonuses. Hang on, let me turn like stuff on. A new day is dawn, of course. It just hit 11 o'clock. I just get all the bonuses again. Oh, that's actually really funny. I didn't actually purposely time that at all. Hang on. Give me a second. Yeah, I know there's a ton of things for me to do. Hold on. That should be enough. That should be... I mean, not enough. Like, hopefully you can hear me. Maybe I should have tested this out before. Anyway, I'm just gonna get really close to the microphone and hope that you can... What? Oh, because I'm so inactive, I wasn't even the Alliance leader anymore? Fair enough. Well, apparently there's a lot of stuff waiting for me. Skip tickets. You sent me hundreds of skip tickets.
Don't mess with me, baby. I ride a chariot.
I won't mess with you then. Oh yeah, just like all this routine stuff I used to do like all the time.
Don't know who made up the whole Dragalia story, but
This white outfit makes it pretty hard to hide on roofs.
Oh, come on. I wanted to listen to Ilya say that. Okay, here's my darkness team. Yeah, we'll go with this team. Some of my favorite characters. We have Ilya, Alberius, of course, the event characters, Marth, and then Xena is the healer. What other characters do I have? Let's show off some of my characters. Oh gosh, Delphi was super good for me for a long time. Fjorm, Bolton, Veronica. The Fire Emblem characters were why I started this game, but then I stayed because I like all the other characters too in the story. Crom. Oh, look, there's other Ilya. I'm glad she got a seasonal alt before the game ended. Oh, Tiki. Oh my gosh, Tobias. The Fablest event with Nino and Tobias. One of my favorites. You know what's also one of my favorites? The Dragalia story with Ilya and Nino, and she's like, "Well, Mine, you left me your friend thousands of years in the future," and I thought that was so sweet. Lapis, I really like Lapis. Oh, there's Mine. Who else? Mordecai. Ah, so many friends. There's Zethia, Lathna. Oh, it's Lathna, and then what is it? Heinwald and Curran. Where are they? They're around here somewhere. Those three are awesome. Oh, there's Curran. Where is? Did I level up Heinwald? I did, didn't I? I needed a dark healer. Oh my gosh. And of course we have Bonforged Yuden. I probably should put him on the team. You know what? We're gonna do that. I'm gonna make a new team somewhere. Yeah, this one. Okay, we're gonna put... Okay, hang on. I need to get rid of the one that's already here, apparently.
the
Ilya,
goddess's judgment.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Here's Bonforged Yuden.
I'll open the way to the future.
Oh, shoot, what color is Zethia? Oh, never mind, I found Zethia.
I share with you the power of the aspects.
You know what? Maybe just for diversity, I'll
On the
have
Star
the
Dragon
Christmas
Mule.
Ilya instead. Well, I say that and then I'm gonna
Let us go together.
No, you know what? I'm gonna name the light one back, because She's the
The
original.
goddess's judgment.
Just kidding.
Oops. I don't know if Elysium's actually good on her, but that's canon. Okay, I'm gonna. So, okay, other than Manicaster critical rate, I have no idea. Okay, I can already see now. Sword critical rate and Blade critical rate. I'm not gonna do nothing, but whatever. I just literally, for the worm prints, I literally just click which ones have the nicest look. And sometimes if I'm feeling more creative, I'll go with the ones with, not creative, more tactical. I'll go with the ones with the highest might, which is not really saying much, I think. But yes, we need to have mid-guard somewhere for this. And then once again, I'll just put some random ones. Crit damage seems like it's always useful in every game, so hopefully that's fine. I don't know which one's good. Just because they have high might doesn't mean that it's good. I think this one, Thor, is yellow, and so that must be good. Actually, no, you know what? I know it's not gonna go well because she's light, but we need to go with Bahamut because that's her, technically, sort of her dragon. Kinda, sorta. I don't know anymore. The lore is, okay, so I will admit, the lore in this game is a little bit confusing, but as long as you understand like 40% of what's going on, you can have a great time. Hang on, we gotta, proof of the pact, okay. I have about 3 months worth of story to do for this.
I want you to relax in my presence.
Okay, maybe I will.
How fare Mew today?
Mew. Cat. I forgot I had cat sight. I have a lot of things. I should do another video where I
One
just go
could
through.
say I appreciate you the most. After Shell, of course.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm
A
glad.
gift from Meow to Mew.
From Meow to Mew. I should go through make a video showing off all the stuff I've amassed in this game. Just such a stamina, apparently. What should I... What is left to upgrade? No, I should probably max out these statues before the game ends. Actually, is level 30 the max for these even? I don't even know. Yes, it is. Okay. Well. Apparently most of these are maxed out. Alright, mission accomplished there, except for these ones. They're gonna take 5 days, and that's it. Well, that's gonna go good. That went really well, apparently. I'm gonna upgrade these because these are the ones. I'm gonna upgrade the ones that are relevant to the characters I'm about to use, even though these are not gonna be done in time. Where do I get this currency? Where does this come from? How to acquire? More Sayadi's Reckoning. Well, I can't do that because my characters are too weak because I have no idea how to play this game, even though I play this game too. I used to play this game. Oh. Skip tickets. I used to play this game a lot and never got good at it, but that's okay. Hang on, what's good? Wind. You see, I know my way around. This is also wind, right? This is also, sometimes they're different, but this time they're all wind. Okay, cool. Great. I'm gonna use 4 skip tickets out of our measly, there's 400 more waiting for us. But sure, okay. What else to do? I hope, I'm gonna turn these on. I'm gonna get copyright strike for this 100%, so I'm just gonna accept it. Hopefully 5% of the music is not too loud, you can still hear me. I actually cannot tell, because I'm just recording this on the iPad. I'm not even streaming, so I can't even listen to myself back. So for all I know, the entire video is gonna go by, and you just hear me going da 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 da, and you cannot hear anything I say. Let's hope that's not the case. All right, where did we leave off? All right, we should go to the one before, because I don't remember what happened. We were fighting Xenos, and he's talking about like the world creation or getting rid of the world. So I don't think I've played this since Advent of the Origin, but no, wait, I did play it after Advent of the Origin because I played the story after that, and then I haven't played since then. Because I remember Auriga came back in the story because we did Advent of the Origin. Yeah. All right. Is everyone okay? We're holding them back so far, boss, but they ain't stopping near as I can tell. Okay, so there's a lot of these things. Oh no, more rifts. I'm not sure what more we can do. Like, if you can follow along with the story enough. Oh, hi, Mordecai. If you can follow along the story enough, like, if you can remember that, like, 10 chapters ago, we found out that Faris kind of died and came back to life, and that's why he got possessed by Elysium and then got unpossessed. You can understand the story pretty well. What kind of? I pledge in the name of the first. Wind purest, gather unto me, cross sky, sea, and solid earth. I know that voice. Hello, Ilia! It's Ilia. Swift wind, a blessing. A gale purges. My life shall amount to world's creation. She's my favorite character. I love her so much. The rifts are closing. Oh, looks like all the cubes just fell to the ground. And these damn terminals ain't moving anymore either. Sorry to keep you waiting, boys and girls. You're just in time, Ilia. Yep, pulled it off somehow and managed to get all those rifts closed to boot. So this is an Aspect's power of creation. Sure is, Toots. And with 5 of us working together, I'm sure we can create a whole new world. Well, I'll be dipped in batter and fried. Sounds like we got us some hope. I'm certain we can save the world if all 5 of you awaken your power. Or not. Huh? What's that? Maybe not going so well after all. No! The tears are opening again. I'm sorry, did we ever find out why Ilia was, like, the primal mark? It was just, like, by chance, right? That Elysium put power in a lot of people and something, and Ilia was one of the primal marks, and also Baron, and also, was it all the Auspexes? I don't remember anymore. But like I said, 40%. Oh, damn it all. Are we too late? Has fate already been fixed in place? No. Where's that she came back, right? That's right, she got erased from existence and came back later. Oh, hi, Baron. I told you that your wills and choices are unneeded. There is no hope for you. Just accept the despair before you. Xenos! The stronghold is coming. And now bear witness to the true power of creation. Witness the birth of my new world. Alright, that's where we left off, apparently. Okie dokie. Now it's time for us to get back into it. The Dark Fortress. This shows Xenos kind of has like the Fatui symbol on his chest. Just accept the despair before you. Xenos! Yeah, you already said that. You didn't? I know, but I'd be pretty terrified too. This looks pretty scary. The stronghold is coming. And now bear witness to the true power of... Oh, we're just recapping from before. Witness the birth of my new world. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a lot of darkness. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, now what the hell is that? It is like the falling of an Ippon moon. That must be the cocoon used for birthing a new world, the stronghold of Xenos. How sterling your fortunes are that you should have the honor of bearing witness to creation itself. A new world shall hatch from my fortress, ending the kaleidoscope of imperfected ones and bringing tranquility to the universe. Stop spinning my head and calling it rain. Ain't any of us excited to see you killing worlds collider, whatever nonsense? Why are you so set on destroying worlds of possibility, Xenos? Oh, because that's his whole character. That's just who he is. Okay, we're gonna go through all the reasoning. Does one have a reason for sweeping away big words, detritus? Does one need justification when they set out to discard trash? You see all our world as trash? Worlds of possibility are bloated, crude places that are not as I envisioned. Quite simply, they are an error. I eliminate unpleasant and troublesome things just as you do. Now cease your struggles, for they will only lead to unnecessary suffering. There is no suffering in my perfect world. Give yourself over to it. Trust yourself to it like a babe in a cradle. Now comes the perfect world. There's no such thing as a perfect world. That's the life lesson we're gonna learn here. No, are we too late? I won't let this happen. I will prove the strength held by a world of possibility. Form chains, O worlds. Whoa, Mordecai, what are you doing? This game went on for a little longer. We could have gotten Gala Mordecai and Gala Ilya. The pulsation of the cocoon has stilled. What has happened? Worlds of possibility cannot so easily be undone. I see. You've used the multitude of worlds to cease to interfere with my creation. A clever act. How ironic that a part of myself I discarded as useless would now seek to interfere with my designs. So you've noticed. Oh yeah, that's right, I do remember this. Of course, but your actions have achieved nothing in the end. You've simply reversed the order. I thought Mordecai was a part of Morsayati, but you know what? It's... Now I remember it. This is what I mean. As long as you understand most of what's going on. I grant that you have made trouble for me, yet ultimately you have but slightly prolonged the time until my world comes. But that will be enough time for the people here to overcome your plans. How can a former part of me possibly harbor such utter rots and fantasies? But so be it. Bear witness to inevitability as my stronghold lays waste to all the many worlds. Come, Baron. Right. Goodbye, Baron. Poor Baron. He got locked up in a prison for, like, his whole lifetime. Now he hates the world. And to be honest, who wouldn't if that's what happened? It seems I bought us a little time. I'm gonna be honest, Mordecai. I don't understand a single thing that just happened. Yeah, same here, Yuden. I have no idea whatsoever. I use this world to stop the new one from coming into existence. Yeah, what does that mean?
Nope. It's still not making sense.
Upon the birth of Xenos' world, all others are meant to be destroyed. For Xenos' world is a thing that will annihilate all others in existence. There must be countless other worlds of possibility, yet they would all be crushed by Xenos' alone? Yep, including Xena's world. And the world that Crom accidentally went to and met the other Zethia who, like, died. And all the other worlds Xena went to. They will all disappear. Yes, but there's a flip side to that coin. If this world is not destroyed, Xenos' new one cannot come into existence. So you basically made it so he can't... You made it so his world cannot exist by basically doing proof by contradiction. Well, for this world to exist, all other worlds must be destroyed. So let's do contradiction and say this world exists. Okay, then the other world can't exist. Proof by contradiction. As such, I made it so he could not destroy this world, which prevented his new one from being born.
Oh, is that all? You just easy peasy made it so you couldn't destroy this world? Come on, man, you're killing me here.
Yeah, same, bro. You have explained nothing of how this is going to affect us. Oh, okay. To make this come to pass, I borrowed the power of other worlds. Though separate, all worlds of possibility are connected in some way. There are many instances of events in one world having effect on another. For example, some of these worlds do not have an Ilya. But what about the church and the other? The church and the other do not exist. Yet in nearly all those worlds, a being called the other is born and a religion similar to the Ilian church is created. I see. So it's like an inevitable. Interesting. These connections are what Elysium called the bonds of the world.
Wait, hang on. You've met Elysium?
Yes, I met the Holy One while traveling the world in search of my roots. An Elysium from another world, is it? Well, it's good to know he's okay. Do we hope that he's okay? This guy keeps almost dying and then coming back and messing things up. Maybe not messing things up as much as Xenos, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna mess, in order to fix Xenos' messing up the world, I'm gonna mess up the world myself. No, the Holy Worm is a unique existence. While he's a body in each of the many worlds, his will is a singular thing. Okay, you are just throwing logic out there, but I feel ya, sure. When he was taken by Black Mana in this world, all his other iterations should have ended as well. Correct. However, a small part of his will that attempted to resist the Black Mana managed to make contact with me. Oh, okay. How convenient. Elysium predicted that Xenos would use his cocoon to create a new world and has given much thought to preventing it. The end he arrived at was the means by which I used the bonds of the world. He was working to protect the universe until the very end. I have a question. If Elysium's will is singular, what became of the other Elysiums when he perished in this world? Yeah, did they just were they just having lunch one day and they just disappeared? The Elysium I saw in that world vanished before my eyes. Yeah, basically. He vanished? The Holy Worm's will is singular. When it returns to mana in even one world, all other Elysiums are wiped out. Why? That doesn't happen with the other dragons. They're all gone? Which means we can't stand around hoping he'll pull our butts out of the fire. If we want to protect this world and all the rest, we'll have to do it ourselves. As we speak, this world is being supported by all the others, which is holding back Xenos' new one. So are we draining its life force or something? I'm just a big guy who likes to hit stuff, so I'm not really following this, but what you're basically saying is you and Elysium just saved us for the skin of our teeth, yeah? Exactly so, which means we cannot rest easy, for if all the other worlds are destroyed, this world will lose its support. Elysium could exist in all worlds at once and protect them from destruction. But of course, that's not an option for us. I have bought us precious little time, nothing more. Yep, we're spending a lot of this time talking. Hey, you sent the big guy packing at least, so we'll take what we can get. And we're gonna use your time to find a way to stop Xenos for good. Midgardsimer, send a message to the 5 Great Worms, Toot Sweet. Isn't it Toot Sweet, T-O-U-T? S-U-I-T? No more is one at a time thing. The 5 Auspexes are gonna come at the 5 of you with all we got. You're gonna fight all 5 Great Worms at the same time? I understand time is short, but it will do little good if you and the other Auspexes perish before your powers can awaken. I get that it's dangerous, but we can't let this chance pass us by. Not when we got a model of creation right in front of us in the form of Xenos' stronghold. If we can awaken our powers now, I doubt we'll ever be able to. Yeah, you're running out of time to do that. Please, Midgardsimer. Though I'm hesitant, I know we cannot permit the progenitor's plan to proceed. Very well. Let us wager our future on your strength aspects. Okay, I'm confused. So we have I was so confused. We have the progenitor and the origin and Bahamut, who is apparently not the progenitor or the origin. Imminent destruction. Okie dokie. Let's see if my team can hold up to this challenge. We got this. We got this. You ready, everyone? I don't have a healer. This might not be a good idea. I'll go normal speed for this.
Let's test out my alchemy.
Yeah, let's test out your alchemy.
Onward.
Onward. You know, just from a certain perspective, it was we could kind of see it coming that this game was going to end at 4 years. I remember that, well, first of all, you notice that they released one of the Dragalia minis dragons every, okay, this needs to speed up a little bit, half a year, for the anniversary and the half anniversary. And I always thought to myself, you know what, they're gonna run out of dragons soon. But sure enough, I think they've been planning this game's run
Alchemy and
from the start.
together.
It was always gonna be this way.
I shall protect you.
And also, I can't remember, I think I watched a video before that was like all the voice lines, the characters, and I noticed that characters only had voice lines up to the 3rd anniversary. And I was like, okay, what's gonna happen at the 4th anniversary? Well, we're approaching the 4th anniversary now, and there's a chance we might never even make it there.
Thank you.
But you know what? I'm okay with that. This game is so beautiful and we've enjoyed it so much. So let's not be sad that it's going away. It's like a celebration of life. Let's just be happy that it was in our lives. Let's be happy that it happened and we got to experience it.
Alchemy will get us the win. Woo!
Yes, let us achieve victory together.
Victory! It's do or die. That's right, Marth.
They don't call me the goddess for nothing. Though that really hasn't sunk in yet.
I like her weapon. Actually, isn't there a way to actually obtain her weapon? I never figured out how to do that. Maybe I never will. Okay, I'm gonna try out Yuden or Zethia in the next one, like as the lead. The Primal Trial? I'm not liking the sound of that. But sure, let's go for it. Go team, we got this. We got this. Stay up to date with the latest Dragalia and Austin news and info with tapping the notices button. Okay. You know, I noticed they never updated the loading screen tips. You notice like when it shows the characters, it only shows like Emil and Yuden and like all the characters from the beginning, but I kind of wish it updated to show some of the newer characters we've met along in the story. You know what was another sign that the game was coming to an end soon? That they released like all of the Alberian siblings like in like one banner. And I was like, you know, they're not gonna spread it. They're not gonna spread it out. I thought they would spread it out, but they didn't. They just kind of released like Faris and Valix and who else? I think it was just those two that hadn't made it yet already. Because Emil had already made it in, and Leonidas had already made it in. Shell was free, and also made it in the gala. What just happened? What did we just do? Auto battle just makes me zone out. And then they released Sheila after that. And I thought, you know, they're releasing a lot of important characters. But now, I see, we're fighting the 5 Great Worms. But now I realize, they kind of let us play as the characters we want before it's over. And then they released Origa at the end, which I'm glad they did because, you know, she did deserve to show up at some point. I'm glad that everything in the story though they seem to tie it up the loose ends. Like certain characters get to meet like Curran and Heinwald and Lathma getting to go to like a festival and also learn about Lathma's origin, you know? Or Ilya and Nino getting to meet, or you know, like all these little side stories. Okay, here's the only one I can think of. Did we ever find out who Marvelous Naoto was in that one like dancing event? Like the festival? He was kind of being suspicious at the end, and I kind of thought that, you know, maybe that means something, but I'm not sure we ever figured that out. But literally, like all the other storylines, like side stories, I do feel like the loose ends were tied, you know? Like, we got complete storylines, now we're just finishing up with the main story. Oh, and that's another thing that probably this game probably couldn't go on forever, is seeing like Fire Emblem Heroes, every year they kind of refresh the story with a new book, and that's how they kind of keep it going. Where this game, it just has one continuous storyline, and I thought to myself, well, eventually that storyline's gonna come to an end, and then what? Would they come up with a new story after that? Who knows? Maybe one of these days this game will come back and there will be a new story and we see all of our friends here again. But for now, this story is gonna come to close now. So apparently this team is doing great with the random whim prints I put on them.
Let's deliver the decisive blow!
The decisive blow! Looks like we did it! No deaths. Yay!
They don't call me the goddess for nothing. Though that really hasn't sunk in yet.
I'm glad those two, Yuden and Zethia, were like the last new characters. It just wrapped up everything. Did I not have this one before? Yeah. It was a great way to close off. Start wrapping things up with this game. Alright, the Land of Ruin. So, aka... Auspexes, wield your powers over creation, conquer our strength. Yep, we just did that. Yay! I pledge, in the name of the First, this is my world and I will not permit any to harm it. I bring about the creation of a new world. Is it working? You gals took more hits than a tackling dummy, but they're a scratch on ya. They blocked all those attacks. No, they created a world where they couldn't be hurt. I guess that's a good use of that power. That must mean you've awakened your powers of creation. Hot damn, we'll be whipping Xenos' shirtless butt back to whatever dark hole he came from in no time. Yeah, about that. I bring about creation. Yeah, you should save your strength for the actual thing. Is this beyond me? Sadly, things aren't moving at a hot damn speed with Xena. Oh, it's just Xena because she's not from this world. I can think of a few factors, but in the end, it all comes down to her. Hey, Xena, let's take 5, yeah? No, I can keep going. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, pushing on won't do any of us any good, and you know it. Yes, perhaps it would be best for me to cool my head a bit. You okay, Xena? My apologies for worrying you, brother, and for proving to be not but a terrific disappointment. No, you're not. You've done so much for us already. Stop it. You're doing great.
Yeah, you'll be able to use that power of creation zappy zap stuff in no time.
Seeing as I can do it, it stands to reason that you can as well. We just need to figure out why you're struggling with this at the moment. I know why. You do? This body's responsible. Your body? Ah, of course. You're just a spiritual mana projection. Yes, as you're aware, I came to this world from a different one. However, only a mana-based projection of myself made the crossing. My physical body yet remains in my own world. And you think it's impossible for a mana projection to wield the power of creation? Whenever I attempt it, it feels as if my form is about to fly apart. The power is clearly too much for me as I am. I see.
So I'm no expert in stuff, but can't you just pop over back to your world and get your actual body or whatever?
Well, no, if she could do that, she would have already done so. I have been entertaining the idea.
But won't that mean severing the chain of causality?
Yes. So you know about that. I can think of no other option.
No! You mustn't!
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Oh, this chain of causality is like the time flow, right? The flow of time guided me here.
Again, not so good with the stuff, but news chain, I was doing one now.
The chain of causality is the force that links a person to the world, right? So long as that force exists, it'll eventually draw a person back to their own world whenever they leave it. Exactly. The reason I took this form when entering your world was to avoid interference from the chain of causality. If I wish to enter this world in my physical body, I will need to shake off my connection to the chain. Not following why you have to do that, but okay. But doing so will sever your link to reality, which means...
Oh my gosh, do not trail off there. What happens?
Do you remember someone named Audric, not? Yep.
I think I do? Yes, I do. Definitely. Wait, but do I?
Audric was my father from another world. He came here and took the name Audric and fought at our sides.
Oh, right, that guy. But why did I just forget him just now?
Because that's the problem with the chain of causality.
Audric severed the chain of causality so he might come here whole of body. As a result, it was difficult for him to remain in people's memories, and eventually he will be forgotten entirely. Okay, so how do we remember him now? Because as I recall last time Audric showed up, you guys forgot about him really quickly, like 2 hours after he left. Okay, hang on. So Xena cuts this chain dealy, that means I will eventually disappear from the memories of everyone. Yeah, you are not doing that, dude. Oh, but that is not all. As a result of Audric breaking the link, he was excised from the world entirely. I remember talking about how he was not meant to exist in this world. Correct, severing the link is essentially choosing to endanger your very existence. Well, okay. No, bad plan. Like, real bad. You can't seriously be cool with this, Xena. I have made peace with it, for the issues we face are far greater than my own self. If I remain unable to awaken my power and we cannot stop Xenos' designs, it makes no difference if I am remembered or not. All worlds will simply end. If you think about this, though, back in Xena, I haven't wondered about this, back in Xena's world, Yuden gets taken over by the other. Has he not, like, found her body and tried to kill her already? I know it's a really bad thing to dwell on, but think about it. Don't you think that he's looking for her and probably she's just sitting in a temple somewhere? Anyway, everything I've done up to this point has been for the sake of saving my world, and that desire remains unchanged. If there is a means for me to fulfill that goal, I have no regrets for any suffering it may cause upon me. I wish there was another way. I know, and I thank you for your concern. But I have made up my mind already, or perhaps it's fair to say my mind has been decided all along. I shall offer up my life to save my world, and my brother. Very well. I won't try to stop you, but I'd like to at least come with you if that's all right. To my world? How can you go to her world? Yes, I'd like to watch over you and see you cut the chain. I want to see your resolve with my own eyes. My body can withstand the space between worlds, and as I recall, you made a pathway between worlds by using a dawn shard, right? If I were to follow that pathway, I should be able to enter your world. Sure. Yes, that should be possible, but in my world, I know, it's a world where I gave up my body to the other, and I am in the process of destroying everything. Yeah, that's exactly what I just mentioned. Even so, I have to go. I have to learn more about that world if I can. I guess we're gonna tie up this loose end at that, because I was thinking about this loose end, you know? We never really dealt with the problem with Xena's world, which we've been dealing with since the beginning, since chapter 5, when she was like, no, everything's going wrong, but I still see hope in this world. Someday things might go different. I cannot even begin to tell you what dangers may lie in store. It's actually really cool. This part of the storyline has been going on for this long and just been really entwined with the story. All the more reason I need you to be there. We can't afford to lose you. But please take care of her, brother. Though I know she's resolved, her heart is still likely plagued with doubt all the same. I know she would find it reassuring if you were there with her. Oh, Zethia. I think I can safely say as much. You are me, after all. Indeed, this is no time for an empty bravado. If you are willing to accompany me, I'd be buoyed by your company. Then you'll have it. Ooh, we're gonna go to Zethia's world now. How interesting. My foot is falling asleep. It really hurts. Paladum Environs. The Emperor? Paladum Environs? We're not even in this world. We should have a little thing where we go off to like a different universe now. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Evil Yuden. Destroy the world. Yep, here we are. It disturbed me to see the Halidom in such a state of disrepair. Even if it is the Halidom of another world. I guess it's the same spot in another world, so that's why it's on the map. The Diurnal Empire intact and the castle fell. With no one to rule over it, it quickly went to ruin. Yet another result of my actions. You needn't torment yourself over it. Just as Zethia and I are different, so too are you and my brother in this world. I wish I could agree with you, but I also once tried to give my body to the other. That's right, you did. Maybe Baron just, like, ate it up. I'm sorry. And I know this looks like I'm betraying everyone who trusted me, but it's the only way to save Zethia. I'm sorry, Not. I'm so sorry.
Evil Zethia. No! Though, isn't Yuden, like, part of the other's flesh? I guess that's why he was be the best catalyst for this power, I suppose.
I can only pity you. Ha ha ha. You there, fiend of fiends. You will become one with me.
Baron just absorbs the bad guy and it's like, just kidding, we have a new bad guy now. We're gonna completely forget about this one because I just gulped it up.
Back then, Baron showed up and stole the other's power, which freed me. But that was just luck. It doesn't change how I made the decision that could have led to the destruction of the world. Oh, Yuden.
I mean, even if... you know what? That all seems so small now compared to a god coming to erase our world and replace it with a new one. This all seems like a really small dilemma, actually, in hindsight. The premise that you might go and destroy the world by accident. Not by accident, because you made a choice that led to that. It just seems very... in perspective, was it really that bad? Everyone dying versus the whole world getting erased? Which one is worse?
That's why I have to do whatever I can to protect the world now. Moping and feeling bad for myself aren't workable options. I also have things I must accomplish. I don't quite know what impact our crossing between worlds will have here, but in any case, I'm glad we found each other this quickly. Oh, and that's your actual body, right? It is indeed. It is curious. I'd grown so used to my projected body that I believed there was no longer any distinction between it and my physical self. Yet I can tell this body is filled with strength, lightly enough for me to wield the power of creation. Great. So is this Yuden a projection as well? Or is he physical? I think he's physical. That just leaves the issue of the chain of causality. One must perform a ritual in order to sever the chain, and for that we need a tome of magic.
Yeah, there's a ritual for everything, isn't there? I guess evil Yuden's waiting outside.
Those are Xenos' terminals!
Oh no, they've chased us here. I guess they can go to any world, so what's it to them if they're facing us in our own world or this world?
He's trying to destroy this world. I can't let that happen.
I'm not sure how much sword fighting the cubes is gonna help you, but it seems to be doing something. Maybe. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything, really. I'm sorry, buddy.
The rifts are widening. We have to stop them. Leave those to me! I pledge in the name of the First.
Whoa, you did it! You wielded the power.
You did it. You used the power of creation. And this body was the key. You closed up as many of the rifts as you can while I deal with the terminals. Ah, I see. I thought the terminals were making rather noise than usual, and what do I find but uninvited guests? You're...
Oh no, it's the evil one.
It's my brother! The version of me from this world was his body taken over by the other. You were gone for so long that I was beginning to suspect you had faded into some lonely mist. You seek aid from worlds beyond, dear sister, but it will all amount to nothing, to no more than useless struggle. Do not call me sister, Morsayati. Morsayati? I think not. Such is no longer a fitting appellation for me. I am sovereign, sovereign of all people, all dragons, and all the world. And I am also the sovereign of death, guide to the and herald of the world's end.
Do you realize all the worlds in the universe now stand at the edge of disaster? Yeah, dude. Do you realize, like... let's say... Maybe we should be like the enemy of our enemy now. We're fighting a common enemy. But I realized, no, our enemy's trying to destroy the world. And this guy's also trying to destroy the world. So what does it matter who destroys the world first, in his eyes, I suppose?
As we speak, the progenitor is working, extinguishing every world of possibility. And your world is no exception. You have to know this. Of course I do. I'm an avatar of hate brought from Black Mana itself. Black Mana is the fury of the progenitor, so I know intimately anything and everything he seeks to accomplish. Just like Mordecai, in other words. But this world is my world, and I neither need nor seek the aid of the progenitor. Only through my destruction of this world will my vengeance be complete. Oh, vengeance on who? Elysium? He's already dead and gone. Yeah, dude, he's gone. Indeed, the wretch vanished right before my eyes, due no doubt to the meddling of some unremittingly assiduous interloper. An interloper who robbed me of the bloody vengeance I yearned for. So thought the worm, though the worm may be dust, my vengeance remains incomplete, and I will not relent in taking it. Whatever works for you, buddy. Until this world he loved and protected is burned, razed, and scattered into the void, my revenge will be incomplete. I understand how you feel, Morsayati, for none in all the world could deter me from taking back what you have stolen, and today will be the day you relinquish the body of my dear brother. Alright. Cool. I guess we're gonna fight evil. We're gonna fight evil Yuden. I feel like I should use Xena for this. We're gonna use Xena for this. Xena, where is Xena? Xena is... Oh, which Xena do I use? A dark one or light one? Probably dark for variety.
I shall correct the beginning.
You shall correct the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the Mana Caster and Blade critical rates, because of course that's exactly what you need. Alright, here we go. Let's do it! Look, my iPad's fully charged now.
Celestial prayer. This is the battle. Believe in our bond.
Believe in our bonds. Hang on, stop going so fast. I want to read their dialogue. Evil Yuden said something. I didn't get to read it.
Ring of affection.
My prayers are with you.
May your wounds be
I
soothed.
can move freely again.
May your wounds be soothed.
I'm so entertained. You know what? This game is so nice because it has such a nice frame rate, and the character models are so like they're so cool. I love the art style of this game.
This. I must end.
What a bother. Oh my gosh, he's using
Celestial prayer.
our Yuden's moves, but against us. Don't get hit, don't get hit. No! Oh my gosh, why did our Yuden walk into the line of fire? This music's awesome.
May your wounds be soothed.
I hope you can hear me over the music. I keep saying that because I'm not sure.
The might of the dragon.
Like, Zethia now. You pay for this.
I must end. My prayers are with you.
Pay for what? We're not the ones that you're trying to get vengeance from. I guess you will pay for... You'll get vengeance on us for preventing you from getting vengeance. Vengeance will be mine.
It is time to
Mwahaha.
burn evil.
This.
Destroy everything. Let's go, we got this, team. Look how sparkly Zethia's moves are, and Yuden's moves are too. Well, my Yuden. The Bond-forged ones. They have such pretty effects. I'm glad I pulled them.
I will change the future.
Yay! Xena and Lucina should meet. Actually, didn't Crom even reference Lucina when talking to her? Like, no, it was Crom going to Yuden's world to warn them about what happens, and that's why he's trying to kill him. And then he's like, now I'm the one who goes back to the past to avoid some terrible fate coming upon the world.
That was a good character story too. That one delved into a lot of more. Huh? To think that you could wound me. I know not what twist your course of time has taken, but you are strong indeed. Yet this world is replete with the black mana, and so long as that remains the case, my power is unending. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Ah. Meaningless struggle, as I said. We need to do something with the black mana before we're overwhelmed. Black mana? The other is an avatar of black mana, which is the progenitor's power. Back then, Baron ripped the other out of the other me. This is getting confusing. Back then, Baron ripped the other capital O out of the other lowercase o me. And I am an Auspex, a copy of the progenitor and a vessel of the primal mark. Yeah, something like that. So I should be able to do it as well. I'm sorry, you want to do what Baron did? I think that's a bad idea, because Baron is now Xenos' lackey, so I don't know if that really, him doing that really said much about his character, and whether, that doesn't show whether there's like any negative side effects to this. So, you damned Auspex, what are you doing? You are not the only one who can manipulate black mana. I'm going to save you, brother. Yes, you've learned many techniques from our world. Why have you come here? If you knew the powers you were trifling with. Oh my gosh, this song. I must see fate thwarted. Return to the world of impurity from whence you came. Forgive me. My journey ends in failure. I was unable to avert a future of misery. It reminds me of how your Zethia is currently illuminated by the self-same moon, no matter how far away she may be. Xena, you should call me Xena. There's all the memories. Even if it means I burn out and disappear for good. One day that promise will be kept. I will transcend time, causality, and destiny itself to see my dear brother once more. Isn't that what this song about? Or she's gonna do whatever it takes to find you again, no matter what? I was so sad. So bittersweet. All that I am, everything about me, has been for this singular moment. You finally have the power to save your brother. Ah! I don't want to scream. I don't want to be too loud. You damned Auspex. That's the other's true form. I'll keep the black mana in check while you deliver the finishing blow. I heard you seek revenge for the killing of Ilia Morsayati. But she doesn't want the world to be destroyed. Why don't you see that? I am rage. I am hate. My fury impulses cannot be quelled. Yeah, that's just... it's enough. It is not Mother's hatred. It is my hatred. It is no one else's desire. It is my desire. With my rage, I shall destroy all. Very one-dimensional reasoning, but okay. You are just an evil being that came in through the void, so... Then I shall take this hatred of yours that has burned for 1,000 years and put an end to it now. Ha! Ah! Damn you, Dragonblood. Damn you, Alberius. Damn you, Elysium. Damn you, Ilia. No, Ilia. It's okay. Mordecai and Ilia are safe. We did it? We beat the other? Yes! We've finally done it! It's been so long. Xena. I'm sorry. I know that our fight goes on and we have an even greater foe to face, but still, I understand. My own journey started when the other stole Zethia and the kingdom. And while the fight isn't over, we can still take joy in this victory and in the fact that you saved your brother. You're right. Brother!
Zethia? Yes, it's me. I was held in the thrall to the other's fury and came dangerously close to destroying the world. The things I did. What I almost did. It's all right, brother. It's over now. Thank you, Zethia. But it's not over yet. I can't let it be. I'm aware of the progenitor's return in another world, and I know his goal. I can't leave the situation be. Does that mean you'll fight with us? I must use all the black mana that is amassed in the world. Huh? Use the black mana? Use it how? In all the worlds of possibility, this one alone was able to maintain its form under the strain of so much black mana. Again, how convenient. This world is saturated with it, fit to burst. And if I can take advantage of that, I will destroy all the other worlds in a great chain reaction. That doesn't seem like an improvement. What is he talking about? Why would he do such a thing? He wouldn't! Speak, you fiend! Who are you truly, and what have you done with my brother? I am your brother, Zethia. You lie! My brother would not think of doing what you are suggesting. But we must make difficult decisions if we are to realize the perfect world the progenitor seeks to bring about. Really? This is what happens to Yuden in this world? No, you can't mean. You're a puppet of Xenos. Well, of course he's a puppet of Xenos. He was possessed by Morsayati for probably like years and years and years. So it's likely he's also an agent of the big bad as well, you know? In this world, I am enthralled to Xenos just as Faris was in mine. Oh, do you remember the whole thing about like the worm scale disease? In Faris, in our world, Yuden and Faris both had the worm scale disease, but Faris was the one who got possessed by Elysium. Well, Yuden kind of just died. It became Nedrick. That Yuden did. So I guess this one was the one that got possessed by Xenos. Wait. No, was Faris possessed by Elysium or This is why it's so confusing. You have one called the Progenitor and one called the Origin, and I think to myself, isn't that like the same thing? And I'm starting to lose track between the two, even though they're like enemies. It cannot be. To see the universe reach its perfected form, it is essential that all their worlds are annihilated. Yeah, I get it. That's the goal of our antagonists, isn't it? Including your own? Especially my own, for this world, filled as it was with the other's mana, is nothing less than a massive bomb. With the proper agitation, it will explode and take all other worlds with it. Stop this, brother. You have to wake up. I know you would never do this. Did you ever know, was he ever the real Yuden? You got the chance to meet the real Yuden in our world. Was this guy possessed from the very start? Who knows? He probably was, and that's why there's no Nedrick in this world. Food for thought. But I am wide awake, and have been so since the moment long ago when I first received the will of the progenitor, since the pair of us were mere babes rocking in the cradle, and yet I am not being controlled. I can feel the will of the progenitor, but could oppose it if I wished. It is my own choice to bet all of the world the progenitor will create. Bet all on the world. That's because that's all you've known. Sure. I do this in the hope this action will eradicate all tragedy from the universe. No! Oh no! There is nothing to be saddened by, Zethia. The universe needs correcting and must take its true form in perfect oneness. This is merely what is necessary to see such a dream made real. Destroying our world is necessary? Eradicating all of our loves and hopes and sorrows is necessary? I'm sorry, Xena, but we can't let your brother continue with this plan. I have no desire to make anyone suffer, so I beg you to just accept your fate. But know this, if you intend to interfere, I will show no mercy. And I'll give you none in return. Though you may be a puppet of Xenos, you and I should be matched in strength. I won't lose to you. It's true that both you and I both hold pacts with multiple dragons. In fact, you may even have the advantage given that your body is made of the other. So this guy was the original Yuden, but he got possessed by Xenos instead of dying. But I wonder if you are truly ready for what this will demand of you. I will wield the power of the dragons compounded, even if I must use force to do so. You'll use force on the dragons? What are you planning here? Hear me, O dragons. I now call upon the power of our pacts. Oh, that's right. Kronos is the amalgamation of all five. I think we learned about this in the first event with Audric. This dragon. The true power of the forging multiple pacts is unifying the power of many into one, of taking a fractured multitude and making it into a perfect whole. For the sake of a perfect world, my fellow Yuden, let us end this. Oh no. It's Thursday now. A perfect whole? This cannot be good. The music in this game is so good. I hope they release like a music album for the last few event tracks that didn't make it into the previous album.
Celestial prayer.
Who has forged many pacts.
Are you prepared to challenge fate?
Keep your wits sharp and let's do this.
Let's do this. That's right. You can be happy-go-lucky. Let's fight
My
as
bonds will pave the way.
this is him dueling himself now.
Blazing
This is really long.
tempest.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the next chapter yet.
My prayers are with
Let's go, team. You know, I just realized I forgot to put the Falchion skin for Marth.
you. Blazing tempest.
Blazing Tempest. That was really easy.
Consecration.
My prayers are with you. I must end you. Vortex circlet.
Look how much detail goes into just like their slashing animations with all like the sparks and like light circling around them.
Shall protect all.
Let's go, Zethia.
For righteousness. Ring of affection.
Thank you. My prayers are with you.
Don't get in my way.
Thank you, Xena. Wait, do they have special quotes? Or was that like part of the script of this fight? But that was the Bondforged Yuden, so that must be my character, which means that must be special quote, right? Yay, let's go, Bahamut. What was Bahamut's role again? I don't even remember. It was Xenos, and then there's Elysium, there's Bahamut. Right now, I don't remember what all of their roles and ideals around the world are now. I'm getting confused. Just like I said, I don't understand 40% of what's going on.
Ring of affection.
Whoa, look at all those flowers!
Blazing consecration.
Hey, why are none of you guys... Okay, why are none of you guys going for the right hand? Please go for the right hand. Thank you.
My bonds will pave the way.
Blazing consecration.
I must end you.
Celestial
Prayers
prayer.
are with you.
It's cool that it's like such
Blazing
huge
tempest.
balls.
Time to show off the
Big
power
is
of my
okay.
bonds. United Tempest.
Blazing consecration.
My prayers are
I don't like they just like when it's on auto, they just stand there for a moment trying to think about what to do. I should help them out. I should help them out more.
I will change the future.
Yay! We will change the future. Though, as you found out now, your brother was not even the person you thought he was your whole life. He was just pretending to be nice. He was pretending to be like Yuden in all the other worlds. He was like a nice guy. Proof of the Pact. I feel like we already had a chapter called Proof of the Pact. No, wait, no, this is called Proof of the Pact. This chapter. All right, so I guess that makes sense that this is the actual part that's Proof of the Pact. All right, we win. You're so strong. Yeah, that's right. We have the power of friendship. What do you got? I'll never lose to someone who would forcibly bend the will of others. You need to realize the power of the dragons and the power of our bonds with them. If I were to lose, I thought that would be because you hold the flesh of the other, yet it seems my undoing was your bonds. Since you're me, you should know that forcing... Well, I mean, yeah, he kind of is you. Sort of. You should know that forcing others to do your bidding will never overcome the power of a bond. Yet still you force the dragons to merge their power into one. That's proof you're being manipulated by Xenos. Your entire way of thinking has been twisted by him. Why can't you understand that destroying the world is wrong? Because he's been thinking this way since as long as he can remember. He doesn't know another way. Even if I am wrong, there are people who fought for that goal, died for it. I can't just throw all that away and turn from this path on my own accord. Sure you can. I will fight for what I believe to be right. Exactly the words I expect to hear from my brother, and yet... If that's true, there's still hope. In my world, we managed to free Faris from being a puppet of the progenitor, which means the possibility must exist for the other me here. But we haven't enough time remaining for us to wager on possibility. Exactly. I'm sorry it has to be like this, but I'll be the one to end it. There's no reason you have to live with this. No. I must do it. Are you sure? If this thing must be done, let me bear the burden of it. So you're going to kill me? Oh, sorry, I thought this was the other one. This is Otherworld. You didn't. So you're going to kill me, Zethia? Yes. This will be our final farewell, my brother. No. No, oh my gosh, this art is so sad. Thank you for everything. I'm happy I got to see you one last time. And I'm sorry you must be burdened with a duty such as this. Please stop! Why are you talking like that? I wouldn't have to feel this hesitation if you were a completely different person like when the other controlled you. Xeno said that even those who become his puppets maintain their original ego and sense of self, but... Wait, sorry, that was Zethia. No, that was me. Okay. I haven't changed, Zethia. My feelings towards you and the desire to save everyone are still vital parts of me. So why? The perfect world will have no suffering. Your anguish, the sadness of others, all of it can be extinguished. I don't know if these worlds belong to you or Xenos. But what I do know is that the world he wants to create does not lack suffering. Instead, it is merely a place where people aren't capable of recognizing suffering. And if that is the world you desire, it matters not if you are my brother. You didn't... I don't want to scream, but I don't want to scream, but... No! That was so sad. I did it. I took my own brothers. But is it too late? The spark to ignite the black mana has been struck. Huh? This world is at its end. Whom is speaking through this deceased body? Am I? In the space between worlds? What happened to Xena's world? I fear it has been destroyed. Xena, are you okay? Well, if your own original world gets destroyed, then that means you have no choice but to sever causality if you want to live. So I guess that's the only option. Yes. I can control black mana with the power of creation, which means I can exist and act in the space between worlds without issue. I'm glad, but I also meant... My brother, yes? And my world? I don't know. This was all so sudden that I don't even know how I feel. However, that can wait. Right now, there's something we must do. If what my brother, that puppet, said is true, then many other worlds will have been destroyed along with mine in kind of chain reaction. If true, it means Xenos' new world will emerge from the cocoon imminently. We cannot permit that to occur. We must return to your world at once. Is our world still standing? You're so strong, Xena. No, I'm weak. In truth, I want nothing more than to fall to the ground and wait until my very soul is spent. My brother is gone. My world is gone, and my heart is crying out for me to vanish along with them. Oh, Xena. But if I give in to those impulses and lose what faith I have left, everything that has lost will have been for nothing. My world gave me strength in the days leading up to this one, and it will continue in the days that come after. If I can somehow put a stop to Xenos' ambitions, that will prove the strength of my entire world. That's right. Even if the rest of your world was destroyed, it's not totally gone so long as you still exist. We have to stop Xenos. So let's go do just that. We're home. But at what cost? Hey, you guys are back! I'm relieved to see this world is okay. I take it something bad happened over in Xena's world. Sorry to say, we don't really have the time to talk about it. It appears that many worlds of possibility have been destroyed. I'm glad not all of them were destroyed, just like half of them. Which means this one is now in danger. All is ready now. It's him. Yeah, this guy's just been floating above our castle this whole time. With the multitude of worlds vanquished, the chains holding back my stronghold are no more. This world is all that remains. Nothing is left that can interfere with my new world. But before it comes, perhaps I will amuse myself briefly by indulging in the void which once was. The primal mark was lost along with the holy worm. And, wait, the original primal mark. And all the worlds bloated by possibility have been vanquished. All worlds? I think we're still standing in a world that hasn't been destroyed yet, thank you very much. The very shape of the universe the origin and I created has weakened. The moment has finally come for all worlds to be lost and reformed as one. O creation, all which was wrought by mine own hands and those of the worm, heed my words and obey. Be not! You can't. Oh, he totally can. That's exactly what he's gonna do. All is extinguished. Oh, okay, that was quick. That was... I guess we're all dead now. Or perhaps time and space has been erased so we never even existed. Or we always existed. And what's the past anymore? What is time? What is existence? We are all gone. All is extinguished. Peace is returned. No heavens, no earth, no light, no dark. Thus is my cradle for the universe. This all stems from my pact with the worm. We tired of this cradle and so forged a new one for another. To think I might look back on this place fondly and be comforted by it. I shall say that my bond with the worm was not for nothing. However, Dragalia is lost. Oh my gosh, he said the chilling words. Dragalia is lost. Dragalia lost. Dragalia is lost. That actually gave me chills. And from this shall the new world begin. I guess everyone died, the end. So that's the proof of the pact. The pact's between Elysium and Xenos. Oh my gosh, Dragalia lost the last chapter. Is there any chapters I haven't 100%ed yet? Yes, there is. Chapter 20 for some reason. And what is this? Chapter 15. Okay, everything else is done, right? Okay, how about we try to 100% these levels? Maybe I'll do that and I'll show you next time. I'm tired. It's 12. I wanted to do the whole thing, but that was really long. Okay, so there is the Halidom, and there is the Halidom, but really this should just be a black screen or a white screen. What even is colors and shades of visible light spectrum when there's no universe?
there should be no world. There should be nothing for us to look at here. It should just be a blank screen. And maybe just a text Dragalia lost to indicate that there's something to press there. But
Strange.
wow, okay.
I'm not seeing anything new, but having a heart colors it in a whole different way.
Yeah, I'm glad Sheila was healed after sacrificing herself. There's a lot of stuff we gotta explore. Hey, so no, I think tomorrow. Doomsday Getaway comes back, and that's pretty exciting for me because that was one of my favorite events ever. So maybe I might play through that as well, possibly. I don't know if I'll make a video on it, but
I'll open the way to the future.
yay, do that. Open the way to the future. How about
I share with you the power of the aspects.
we rescue the world since we're all going to die now?
Goddess's judgment. Just kidding.
Okay, first of all, I forgot to give Mirth a falchion, and that is a crime. Where is Elysium? Elysium does not die. No, you know what? We have to get this set. There, we're all good. Cool. Yeah, I'm tired. You know, let's do some summoning. I have all this wormy, and pretty soon it's gonna all be for naught, so I may as well pull for humanoid Mercury, I guess, is what is on the spotlight right now. How about pull once on a 110 pull on each banner right now? Since apparently that was so unlucky. Oh, these are all platinum. Okay, well, how about I do one more summon on the one I can actually pull on? I have all the characters I ever wanted, so I'm happy. Like I said, bittersweet that it's gonna be going away, but I'm so happy that it existed. That this was something we enjoyed. Alright, I guess in the next episode of Dragalia
I'll kill you!
I may be finishing the story. It depends. If this is 1 hour, then probably the whole chapter 26 is 2 hours. So I'll probably set aside some time for that. And then, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That sunset is so pretty.
The sunset is pretty.
What'll I dine on?
Oh my gosh, you know what? I've missed this. I'm gonna miss listening to them all talk.
The Halidom is so much more lively now compared to when we first arrived.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Mega
My
Man.
warnings take much time to craft, but every word is worth it. I assure you.
Oh, I love Lapis too. Phantom Thief. And Lathna too.
So even
We must
old
protect-
Sylvan men show their midriff? They sure don't hold back.
Okay.
I was alone for so long, and all I could do was sleep.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that lonely ever
Aw.
again.
We just got Choose Your Legends Tiki dressed on young Tiki's outfit, so there's young Tiki. Alright.
Uh-oh. I gotta go relight the furnace.
Okay, I could listen to these
Nighttime's
people
much
talk all
comfier.
day just to take in the atmosphere of the happy vibes
Serenade.
and Dalco's music.
The people of
this realm are
so kind.
Just enjoying this beautiful summer landscape and hanging out with all the characters I've pulled over the years and reminisce on all the experiences. But I'm instead gonna go to sleep like Tiki, except I'm gonna wake up and then play this game more. Alright, that's all for now. See you later.
We must give daily thanks for the blessings afforded us by Mana.